A family was left homeless and hopeless after a fire destroyed their California home, changing life as they knew it forever. They lived in tents for months until an unexpected miracle came their way. The Hatch family lived a good life in the Grizzly Flats area, and single dad Eric did his best to provide for his 4 kids. They meant the world to him, and he never imagined his worst nightmare would become a reality. The family's world was turned upside down when the Calder fire burned down their home. The devastating wildfire left many people homeless. The fire broke out in 2021 and burned across 221,835 acres. It was finally contained after 2 months, but the damage was irreversible. Eric and his young kids lost all their possessions and had nowhere to go. The eldest child, Layla, expressed her feelings. "It really did break us all because now we're all kind of lost, but we still have each other no matter what." One of the other kids said waking up in the morning was the worst thing. It was another day they had to endure, but they did their best to remain positive by saying, "I can do this, let's go." The Hatch family lived without bathroom facilities for 6 months and battled their natural elements daily. The weather often made it difficult for them to stay warm in the flimsy tent compound where they lived. Everyday tasks they previously did without much thought had become a struggle, and Layla described how she and her siblings showered in cold water. It wasn't easy, but they were thankful to have survived the unforgiving fire. Meanwhile, Eric recounted, "We're fighting the weather most of the time. I'm trying to cook, shower, and get them ready for school and help them do homework." The family stayed busy, and Eric did his best to ensure his little ones were still making time for their education. Despite their circumstances, the kids remained diligent students and did their homework. Layla worked hard at school and refused to let her grades slip. While many other kids might have used their situation as an excuse, Layla was motivated by her circumstances. She wanted to help her family, and the straight-A student remained committed. Thanks to her determination, Layla would soon change the course of her family's life. One of her teachers learned she would walk around her destitute neighborhood in search of Wi-Fi spots so she could complete her school tasks. In awe of Layla's passion and the lengths she went to for her schoolwork, the teacher was inspired to help Layla's family. The educator reached out to emergencyrv.org, unaware of the impact their actions would have. The organization assisted wildfire victims by providing families with mobile homes. When the charity heard of Layla's situation, they immediately wanted to help her family and surprised them with something that left everyone speechless. The family was gifted a $60,000 trailer, a place they could finally call home. It was filled with the necessities to help them get back on their feet. Dad Eric was immensely grateful and couldn't wait to move into his new home. He also hoped to find a job and continue caring for his kids. While their lives would never be the same, they're rebuilding and finding hope amid the ashes. Eric made it through every new day with the help of his beloved kids, motivated to keep going forward. They were forced to face immense loss, but their lives looked brighter thanks to the kindness of strangers. The kids' advice for others in their position was to keep their heads up because many things would get better. There are many generous people in the world, and the online community is thankful for do-gooders who help the needy. Netizens were touched by this family's story and wished them well as they rise from challenging times. Awesome story and gift to a wonderful family in need. Uplifting to see a true blessing. C. Smith. Emergency RV are truly awesome for all they've done. Smoky Treats. Glad to see someone lend a helping hand. Leif Odin. The Hatch family faced a terrible ordeal but refused to give up. Despite their challenging situation, they always believed better days were coming and kept smiling. We wish them the best.